Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Vinyl Thoughts. I don't know why I just said it like that. Hold on. I think I need more coffee. Good Girl Fabric. That's my fiance's fabric company. Go check it out if you're into that kind of thing. I didn't do that just for a plug. I swear. Anyway, so we're here today to talk about a record, right? Yes. And as you've seen on the cover, we're going to talk about the debut album from one of the big four, Megadeth, Killing Is My Business, and Business is good. So as you can see, this is a Music for Nations European pressing of this from 1985. The original came out on Combat Records, also in 85. And this is actually one that I was seeking out for a very long time and finally got a copy of. So I'm super stoked. And obviously one of the big reasons, if you remember seeing my video on Countdown to Extinction months ago, I am not a fan of any reissue of any Megadeth album. Don't even get me started on the remixes, remasters. Holy crap. Just say no. But this is the OG. Not only is it the OG mix of the album, it's the OG cover, which some people say it's cheesy. I don't know. I kind of like it. The cheesiness of it kind of makes it seem creepy. Like if there was an actual sort of serial killer who was going to do some sort of album, I don't think he'd put a lot of work into getting some great artwork done. I think he would put a knife and a candle and a skull, on a table and be like, this is my album. Let the world hear it now. And so I probably don't have to tell you, this album is an amazing debut album. Sure, their second album, Peace Sells Who's Buying, improves on the production and the musicianship and the songwriting and everything, but this is just a killer. A group of young dudes that just want to prove how fucking badass they are at playing thrash metal. It's such a great album to listen to, such a unique album for the time. When you look at other stuff that was coming out, they were a lot more technical than a lot of their contemporaries at the time. But also, another good thing about the original version is that you get their cover of These Boots, which, everyone's got their opinion on it. I happen to think it's really fun, but you can't really get it. Subsequent pressings didn't have that song on it, I guess for legal reasons. And even the most recent re-release of this album, it has These Boots, but it's a totally different recording, and I don't even know where it comes from. Somebody could probably answer that, because once again, just say no to the re-releases. Anyway, this album is just chock full of great speed thrash awesomeness all the way through. And also, I'm probably talking to a bunch of people who already know everything, but the last song on the album, Mechanics, is actually a song that was originally put together when Dave Mustaine was in Metallica, and then Metallica took it, sort of blew out their own version and changed it into The Four Horsemen, which is arguably a way better song. I'm sorry, if you want to argue that Mechanics is better than The Four Horsemen, I mean, we get it. You want to come off as some sort of real cool metal dude, but come on, put those songs next to each other. That's all I'm going to say. But you know what? Fuck that. I don't want to disparage the greatness of this album. Let's look at the liner notes here. Look at that. And then look, they doubled down on the skull picture on this. So yeah, and then we got Music for Nations label there. Nothing special, but that's because it was a special album on its own. So anyway, that's really all I have to say about this album. It's a classic thrash metal album. Have you heard it? Do yourself a favor, search it on YouTube so you can listen to the original version of this album. It's great. Didn't need to be remastered or changed or anything at all. Anyway, that's all I got to say about this. Please make sure you put your comments down below. I love having the conversations that some of us have been having about these albums. It's fucking great. Keep it coming. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.